everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kim and today I am doing another speed build, only this one is a build challenge. Now, I don't know why I haven't done one of these build challenges before, but I haven't. I am actually part of the Twitter community and I've seen several of these build challenges going up each month by month, and for some reason it never even crossed my mind to join in and take part in these challenges. I've just seen all of these posts and thought, oh, that's good, oh, that looks fun, and I thought, why am I not taking part, So I thought, well, this month I will. And actually, I thought about this last week, and because there's several challenges that are run by different YouTubers, and I thought, what I'll do is I will hang on until the beginning of July, because they tend to run the challenges from month to month for those that don't know. And so I thought, well, I'll hang on until July at the beginning, and then I'll get the fresh challenge and join in then. So here I am. Now I've chosen to do Spring Sims Challenge, and what it entails is a photograph of a real house, and it shows you the floor plan, and then it tells you the requirements. So the requirements for this particular build are: you have unlimited simoleons, you need to keep the layout as it is, i.e. the floor plan, and the landscaping colours, decor, etc. are the builder's choice. So I decided that I wanted to keep it as closely matched to the actual build as I could, rather than changing the colour and the style. The only thing I've added more of is maybe a little bit more landscaping, but that was just because the picture primarily featured the house. But even the little bit of landscaping that I can see, I've kept it quite similar anyway, because I thought, well, it's quite a challenge in itself sometimes to just completely match somebody else's build, especially when it's like a live build, like a real life build, should I say. So a little bit of facts about this one. It came in at just less than 86,000 simoleons. It's a 1-bed, 1-bathroom build, and it is actually on a 40 by 30 lot in Willow Creek. Now, I did start building this one on a 30 by 20 lot in Windenburg, but when I came to do some of the landscaping, there just wasn't enough room. So the only reason why there's not enough room is just because of the way that I did the landscaping, but you could easily put this lot and on a 30 by 20 lot. So I did start building it in Windenburg, and then I moved it over to Willow Creek, and it's on a 40 by 30 lot. Now, I decided to just, like I say, keep the landscaping fairly similar to the picture, although this is a lot more lush, I must admit. The landscaping on the picture was quite sparse, but I thought, no, we can we're allowed to mess around with the landscaping a little bit, so I kind of added a lot more greenery. I didn't really think of a style. Like, if you see what I'm doing here, like, there's not really a particular shape or pattern to it. But I did actually just want to focus on the build. I can get so carried away with landscaping, and with this being such a big plot, I would have literally been here forever. And I do tend to go really detailed with my landscaping, and I say that almost like it's a bad thing, but it really is taste dependent. Some people just aren't bothered about landscaping and find it all boring. Personally, for me, I love doing it, but I thought with this particular thing, that wasn't the aim of the game. The aim of the game was to really focus on the build, so that's what I wanted to do. So on the inside, it was a bit of a weird layout. The living room, the way it's laid out is a little bit peculiar, but yeah, I think I got it as closely matched as I possibly could. There was a couple of rooms within it which I wasn't entirely sure what they were. One of them was off the kitchen, and I assumed that was like a utility area, which, with us not having laundry or anything like that yet, is a bit of a pointless room. But I thought I'll stick the dishwasher in there, I'll put the little parenthood board in there. I don't know why, because we're only on a 1-bed, we've not got room for a child as yet, but anyway, that's what I stuck in there. We'll just pretend it's like a cork board or something like that. And then the other two were what I assumed would be wardrobe spaces. There was one off the bathroom, and again, there was one off the bedroom. Now, when I came to do the bathroom, it didn't, the way that it was drawn on the floor plan, it didn't signify the same sort of colourings as what I assumed the wardrobes would be. So long story short, I actually made the one off the bathroom into a walk-in wardrobe, and I made the one off the bedroom into a little office. Now, I didn't do that straight away. I changed it towards the end because I thought there's so many wardrobes in this house and it's only like one bedroom, because there's another wardrobe again as you walk in, and I was thinking this is like, you know, some sort of fashion designer's house, I'm sure. But I actually really like the way that it turned out, because the little office off the bedroom looks really cute. So with regards to the interior, I didn't really know what to do, and I did actually go quite, I would say, modern and fancy. It's very kind of, I could imagine it being perfect for just a singleton, or like, you know, a very posh kind of career driven singleton or couple, because it's not very, there's not a lot going on for kids, and it's really just very modern. There are a lot of clean colours, you know, those fresh sort of neutral greys and dark kind of blacks and whites tones running through, and cool blues as well. So I'm afraid to say there really wasn't much thought or planning into how I was going to do it. I know that it said that we needed to keep the layout the same, so we were restricted to a fashion. But yeah, I actually quite like the way it came together in the end. The kitchen, as you can see here, I added a little fireplace in there. I'm not sure you'll see that from the screenshots either, but I thought that was quite cute as well. And yeah, the bedroom, that was quite sweet. My favourite, I must admit, I think, is the bathroom. I do quite like the colours that I've used in the bathroom, but there is the same sort of theme running throughout the house, and it's like this kind of like posh vibe. But I absolutely loved doing this challenge. I thought it was quite fun, and it didn't take me too long to do either, so I would thoroughly recommend, if you haven't already tried doing the build challenges, go and give them a go, because it is fantastic practice if you enjoy building, and you know, just mess around, trial and error. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. Everybody's version comes out different, because ultimately everybody adds their own tastes and own styles into the house. Personally, as much as I do actually like this interior, I don't think maybe it matches the outside. The outside looks quite kind of family oriented, almost like it would be a little home for maybe an elderly couple or something like that that quite enjoy gardening. And on the inside it's completely different. It almost looks like an apartment type build, but I like the way it turned out. It looks quite nice, and I would actually use this build as well in a let's play, you know, if I was focusing on maybe a single person or a couple. So yeah, there are several challenges taking place at the moment, and I'd thoroughly recommend giving them a go. What I'll do is put a link to Spring Sim's YouTube channel, as well as his Twitter page, and I'll link his Twitch down as well. He has all sorts going on as well. He's well worth checking out. His channel, etc. He's a really, really nice guy, and there are many afternoons when I'm just chilling out where I will flick Twitch on and see his merry, happy little face, you know, going about his business, doing whatever builds he's doing whatever let's plays he's doing. This guy is heaps of fun. So I will leave it down below. All you have to do is you can upload it to the gallery and hashtag the build. I think it's Spring Builds and I've just hashtagged everything, and then you can check out everybody else's builds as well and see how everyone else how they did as well. I think I've only seen the ones on Twitter at the moment, but after this I'm going to upload it to the gallery and I might go and have a nosy and see what everybody else came up with. So I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Mine was super busy in the end, for a couple of reasons actually. The first one was we went to visit my best friend's baby son, who was born 3 days after my little girl, but he was 7 weeks premature, and he was born with a rare heart condition, which has meant that for the last 5 months he's been living in hospital and has undergone open heart surgery. So he's luckily come through that. He's done very, very well, but he's still under very close care, and there are many procedures that he'll need to undergo in life, but it was the first time that we'd been able to see him back at home with mum and his brothers, and it was really nice to be able to introduce my daughter to him, and it was just a really special moment. We've been best friends since we were kids, and you know, things like that are quite special. But with them being some 40 miles away, and with us having such busy families, and obviously given her baby son's condition, you know, it's hard for us to have that catch up. So that was really lovely to be able to do that on Saturday, and it was wonderful to get to see him. I was all kinds of emotional afterwards because, you know, it's quite difficult having that distance there when you want to be close, but I was just very, very grateful to be able to see them and spend time with him. So that was really exciting, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. My daughter now is nearly 6 months old. She's 6 months in 10 days time, and my word, she's teething and I can't cope. No, you wouldn't believe that she is actually my 4th child, and that, you know, you would think I would have this in the bag and be like, yeah, you know, it's a walk in the park, but there are little developments and milestones that they go through that feel absolutely horrendous and all world and time consuming at the time, but you rapidly do forget them. And she is teething at the moment, there is no doubt about it, and so with that means that she's a grizzly little bear all throughout the day, from first thing in the morning till last thing at night. So she's been a really, really good sleeper, but the last couple of days over the weekend she's not been wanting to go down till sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and so by the time I get to sit down and finally do some building and then voiceovers, I'm just like ready to collapse. So yeah, that's not been too much fun, I must admit, but this evening I gave her a little bit of medicine to see if that would help alleviate any pain, and just to double check that, you know, it definitely was teething, and she's gone down really well tonight. So luckily I've been able to finish Spring Sims build challenge. Woohoo! Now I am aware my Let's Plays have fallen behind a little bit, and when I say that, I'm actually really not that far behind in comparison to other channels, but I think ever since I started YouTube I've pretty much hammered it, and I don't have a set schedule. I just upload fairly often. I think it's normally like every 2 days. Sometimes if I get too excited and I've got a few things on the go, I'll upload more than once in a day, because I just can't wait. You know, what I create, I think, oh, I can't wait to show them. I'm just gonna have to upload it. And exactly the same as this, you know, I mean, I may upload this probably in the morning now because it is quite late at night, but yeah, I do get a little bit excited. But I was thinking about possibly setting a schedule for YouTube and introducing Twitch back into the game. I'm maybe looking at doing Twitch once or twice a week, and possibly doing another challenge, but just through Twitch. I really want to do Grassroots, Drifter Challenge, and 100 baby challenge, but I'm thinking 100 baby challenge might be perfect for Twitch because it is one that's been done quite a lot, but it's still heaps of fun, and I think it would be quite a good one to do on Twitch. But we'll see anyway. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, and as I say, my daughter is, you know, everything revolves around her at the moment and whatever she thinks I should be doing. So but with regards to uploading, I think I will look to regulate that so that people know when to expect my videos and what sort of content they're going to be receiving, because I am doing a mixture of Let's Plays and builds at the moment, and I did say predominantly I would be doing builds, but with me running a Let's Play and a challenge on top now, you are obviously going to see a fair few kind of LPs coming through as well. So I do need to sit down and really work out what kind of schedule I want, but for now I think after this build I will be releasing the next couple of parts to my Let's Plays before I do. I think Rory's build challenge will be next, and then I think after that I'll be looking at doing Holly BB's challenge, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the holiday one or not. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please give me a like and sub, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. And don't forget to check out all the links below. Take care. Bye.